Welcome into sports. I'm Adam Chalifoux. The Bison bounced back in a big way today against Youngstown State. To Ohio we go. Maybe the Penguins would have done better in Fargo in these Arctic conditions. Instead, the Bison laying down law. Hunter Lupke, truck stick, and you can put it on the board. Yes, 49 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 good guys. And I'll tell you what, the defense on point as well. Braden Thomas packed a sack lunch, and he's eating quarterbacks. He led the way with 2 sacks. Code Green looking real mean. The Bison softball team finally begins their homestand. First one of the season against the Kansas City Roos. And a lot of dogs in attendance today. Big rivalry between mammals and marsupials. Look at these good boys and girls getting a good seat for the action. Paige Vargas putting on quite a show for these four-legged friends. And the Minnesota Twins are in first place in the AL Central. Today, they take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Let's head to the Diamond. And we're going to pick this one up with some early action. First inning, Kyle Garlick. Vampires fear him in pitchers do too. The West Fargo Packers took down the reigning champion Cheyenne Mustangs to stay undefeated in the EDC on Tuesday. With a balanced identity and a hungry attitude, the Pack is in first place and have emerged as championship contenders. Bison basketball tip-off conference play tomorrow against the Fighting Hawks. The women will visit Grand Forks, while the men will host UND here in Fargo. Wednesday night will be the 304th game between the in-state rivals. North Dakota leads the all-time series 163-140, but the Bison have won 6 of the last 8. Scoring 1,000 points is a major career milestone in high school hoops, but what about 2,000? That's what Fargo South's Addie Wagner did Tuesday night against Fargo North. Well, my friends, that's all the sports I have tonight, but how about a joke? What do you call a group of apes starting a company?
I'm going to wait for it.
Monkey business.
Hey! Bound top shelf for the Thin Mints.
Thin Mints.
Yes.
Delicious.
Best Girl Scout cookies out there.
I could not agree more.
And you know where the party's at this weekend, Adam? Shields Arena. And you know why? Because we were both invited.
Absolutely, my friend. And it's been quite the fiesta. Is 8 quarterfinals on Thursday. We're narrowed down to 4 semifinals Friday. Started at the bottom. Now they're here.
Where's here, though?
3rd place, Nick. But not bad for a team that only won 2 games last season. While there's still a long way to go, the Fighting Hawks are on pace for their best season since joining the Summit League just 4 years ago. Here we go. Senior day at the Fargo Dome. Christian Watson and Coach Entz sharing some mutual appreciation. To the action we go. Cam Miller hits Phoenix Sproles, and don't blink, you'll miss him. He's going 75 yards all the way to the end zone. The Bison are going to go up 14-0 on that one with just 5 to go in the first. Party's just getting started. Watkins on the reverse, and he's going to hit him with the cutback. You can't catch him, kids. He's got wheels. 43 yards to the house. 28-0 good guys, and they're just getting started. Tamarick Williams getting in on the action. Great job of the line here. Straight to business, 38-10 Bison. The Bison literally would run away with this one. Check it out. Jalen Bussey. Better tape your ankles, kids. Bussey makes it 45-17 on the 20-yard run, and the Bison roll to the 52-24 victory. And the conductor is a Dragon. You know the band is going to be fire. MSUM women hosting Bemidji State on senior night, and the ladies on fire as well. Dragons sharing the sugar. Natalie Steichen from way downtown. Dragons up 14 to close the third. Mariah McKeever drives inside, outside. Peyton, boom! She had 25 tonight. Dragons keeping that rock moving. This time, McKeever from boom, spliggity down. McKeever going nuts in the fourth quarter, slashing and splashing. 2 more, plus the foul. She converts the and one. She finished with 32 on the night. Dragons take the win on senior night, 83-63. On to the gentlemen, senior night for them as well. Lorenzo McGee out here frolicking in the autumn mist. Spins in for the layup, too strong. Dragons strike first. The Dragons trail by 1. Gavin Baumgartner going to pull up into the drive-through, orders the McTriple, takes the 2-point lead. McGee back in his bag of tricks, and a little extra sauce on the cross. There it is. Dragons up 7 now. Now McGee setting the table. Jaden Stanley Williams stays ready to eat. He'll knock down the triple 10-point lead for the men in red. How about a little inside-outside? Gavin Myron with the spin in the fancy reverse layup. Dragons win this one 83-77.
PR Sports' Adam Chalifoux live outside the Fargo Dome. Adam, you've been scouting the Dukes all week. We know that. What should the fans be looking out for?
Thanks, Nick. Well, this should be a very interesting game. I talked to a member of the Montana Grizzlies, the team that James Madison eliminated last week. He said this is the toughest opponent that they saw all year. Now, keep in mind that the Grizz beat the Washington Huskies early in the season, and so they are up for quite the challenge. And the name you need to know at home is Cole Johnson. Cole Johnson, 6'5", 220 pounds, and a supreme NFL caliber quarterback. He's going to be coming in. He's facing the Bison defense, which has been fantastic all year, but Cole Johnson has ripped off 39 touchdowns to just 2 interceptions for the Dukes this season. Johnson comes in 4th in completion percentage in the nation at 67.5%. He's 5th in passing yards, over 3,500 passing yards, and that James Madison offense, when it gets cooking, is absolutely dominant. They're the #1 team in scoring left in the playoffs. They put up 40.2 points per game. Here's where it gets interesting. NDSU is ready for this challenge. They only allow 15.8 points per game. Something is going to have to give tonight. This is where the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. Of course, the unstoppable force being Cole Johnson, and the immovable object being the North Dakota State University Bison in their stout defense. They were confident all week. The secondary said they were the best in the nation. It's time to prove that. Send it back to you in the studio. I'm at Kindred High School today for round 1 of the 2022 Region 1 baseball tournament. We have 4 games to get to today. Let's get right to it. Game 1, Oaks taking on Oak Grove.
Let's bring them in from the Ralph and Grand Forks. Adam, the 3 captains, Mark Sennett, Ethan Frisch, and Jake Sanderson, all back in the lineup tonight from different upper body injuries. How much did you see that provide a lift for North Dakota on the ice?
Yeah, Nick, having Sanderson back was absolutely huge. Not just obviously the defensive presence to be able to clear a lot of danger early and late in the game, especially early in the game. It was a very tense atmosphere here at the Ralph as it was scoreless through 1, but Sanderson able to keep a clean sheet, working together with Driscoll, and you can tell that they know each other so well. They know where each other are, and they really are able to execute defensively well together. Clevin gets that 1-2-1, and so then it's just a matter of maintaining control, and that's where North Dakota really started to show that we're going to play our style of hockey tonight. And from then, it was just hold off the Tigers, and things did get tense. North Dakota with a huge advantage in shots on goal, which was diminished. It was about 23-16 by the end of the game, but it couldn't have been done without Sanderson, Nick. There's a reason he's an Olympian.
I think our defense makes us go. And then also in practice, we're very competitive. We go after each other, so just iron sharpen iron every day. It helps us go.
The Eagles lock up, holding their opponents to 62 points per game. Defense turns into offense on the fast break, with 16 steals and just under 88 points per contest.
You have 3 pretty good guards, so you can't face guard one of us, because one of us is going to be open. And if you guard the other person is going to be open.
For the Eagles' opponents, it's pick your poison. Freshman Mason Clabo leads the EDC in points per game with 25. Senior Ian Maschenbacher is 6th with 18.5. In the conference's top 3-point shooter, Ray Brown's 12, make it 3 players in the top 19.
Mason's pretty young, but mentally he's a pretty grown dude. Mace comes out, does what he got to do, and produces.
Mason's a very mature kid for a freshman. His understanding of the game is just remarkable for that young.
Clabo was brought up as an 8th grader last year, but his time with the team goes even further back to when he became the water boy as a 4th grader.
I know, when I came in the 8th grade, I already knew some of the offenses, some of the defenses just from being in the locker room as a young kid. But, just getting to know what Coach Manson, preaches to his kids already at, when I'm 10, 11 years old, it just helped me a lot be successful right now.
However, Clabo's knowledge for the game transcends his time with the Eagles. He comes from a long line of hoopers who have helped him hone his craft and develop a high basketball IQ. His mother, Mary Claybo, was North Dakota's Miss Basketball and Gatorade Player of the Year in 1999.
She has like 1,700 career points. She won Mrs. Basketball. She went to UND, so she's very good. Yeah. My sister, she played all 4 years at UND, and then she went down to Belgium and played for a year.
Mason's older sister, Lexi, was an all-conference first-team forward in the Summit League in 2019. And is North Dakota's 8th all-time leading scorer.
After every game, they always have something to say. They always can coach me, and they always are there for me. So, like, just having those guys in my family and always having a coach by my side has helped me a lot.
Claybo's success has not come as a surprise.
I knew it would happen, and I think us going together is a really big help in the success of this team.
Whether you want to call them the Slash Brothers or the Splash Brothers, Ian and Mason have proven to be a dynamic duo.
They play alike a lot, and so I think it's a little bit of a hard combination for other teams to defend because they both have the ability to get to the hole. They both have the ability to pull up and hit mid-range shots, and they both can hit the three.
One night I'm not hitting my shots, but he is. That just also helps a lot. And one night if he's not hitting his shots and I am, I can go hand for hand.
No matter where the points come from, the only statistic that matters at the end of the game for Davies is the win. Class B Region 2 baseball tournament and are ready to try to make another run at a state championship.
It's a game. Baseball's a game. I don't want to take it too seriously, but like we get down to the seriousness like when it's close games and stuff like that, and we know when it's time to work, but we also love to have fun out here, and that's part of the reason we're successful.
Sometimes it's easy to forget why people love baseball. Analysts can focus on the stats and the scores all day, but baseball is a game, and the Tommies have had a lot of fun playing throughout their 14-1 season.
We got really good team chemistry, so we've been playing together for a while, so we know we can just go out and compete against any team we want to.
They just bring a lot of energy. We've had a few talks about it, and sometimes it's not always there, but if you're having fun playing baseball with your friends, then you're going to be successful for the most part, and the talent helps too, and they're a hard-working group.
With a team batting average of .325 and a .093 earned run average on the mound, the Tommies are one of the most balanced and dangerous teams in the state.
We got it all, I feel like. We got really good pitchers, we got really good hitters, we got really good defenders. It's just all around really good, and when we put it all together, we're really dangerous.
With the first-round bye to open their Region 2 tournament and the 1 seed locked up, the Tommies' strategy is simple.
Same thing that we've been doing all year, throwing strikes, getting guys on base, and scoring runs the way we have.
A path, just pretty much just go out, keep competing, keep throwing strikes, and win more games.
I think the most important aspect is energy. That's something I coach Babe Ruth in the summer too, and I just love to see guys have energy. It really brings up the tempo of the game and gets guys more excited to play, and I feel like that just leads to success on the field. When guys are yelling in the dugout, it just makes it more exciting and fun.